Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to SBPL Storytime. It is craft day. I love craft day. Miss Jen will be here with a craft very soon. Before that, we're going to read a story. But before we even get to that, we have a challenge that you guys did that we have to take a look at. Your challenge this week was to draw a character, your favorite character from your favorite movie. And you guys did a fantastic job. Let's take a look at what you guys drew this week.
Ahan drew this amazing picture of the Lion King. Look at how great that is. Fantastic job, Ahan. And Ashvika drew this beautiful unicorn. And look, she has her unicorn with her. How awesome is that? Great job, Ashi.
Boys and girls, wonderful job. I love your drawings. Those were so well done. But we need another challenge. Your challenge for this weekend is going to be a scavenger hunt. I want you to find 3 things that are your favorite color. Yes, they're all going to be different. 3 things that are your favorite color. Find those 3 things, take a picture of them, send that picture to my email address, and I will share those on Tuesday's Storytime. Tomorrow we have Storytime together, live on the WebEx platform, 11 a.m. If you would like an invitation, just email me and I will send you an invitation today so that you can be there with us tomorrow. And of course, on Monday, we will be doing Storytime Live on Facebook Live. So make sure you join us on WebEx, on Facebook Live, and we'll be back here on YouTube Tuesday with more stories and rhymes. Right now, it's time for our opening song. Are you ready?
Yeah.
They're ready. And you're ready. 1, 2, 3. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. Well, it's time for us to read, so sit and listen, please. But if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. Awesome job, guys. Our story today is called Pirate Boy, and it is by Eve Bunting. Are you ready to read?
Yes.
You guys are ready? You're ready? Let's do it. Danny and his mom were reading a book called Pirate Boy. When they came to the end, Danny said, "Mom, what if I want to be a pirate and sail away on a pirate ship?" "Then I will be sad," Mom said. "But, Mom," Danny asked, "what if I don't like it on the pirate ship and I want to come back home?" "Then I will ask a nice friendly dolphin to take me out to that pirate ship and we will bring you home." "Okay, but Mom, what if you can't find a nice friendly dolphin?" "I will find one, but if I can't, I will swim out to the pirate ship." "Okay, but Mom, what if there are sea monsters and they want to eat you up?" "Then I will spray them with my magic spray, tss, 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 and they will get smaller and smaller and smaller. They will be small as your goldfish." "Okay, but Mom, what if you get to the pirate ship and the pirates like me and don't want me to go?" "I will tell them that you are my little boy and I am taking you," Mom said. "Okay, but Mom, what if they're bigger than you?" "I will spray them with my magic spray and they will get smaller and smaller and smaller. Tss, 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 tss. They will be no bigger than bugs." "Oh, okay, but Mom, I didn't know you had a magic spray. Can I see it?" "I do have a magic spray," Mom said. "I cooked it up today and put it in this spray bottle, so we'll be ready." "Okay, but Mom, after you spray the pirates and they're small, small, small and they can't hurt us, how will we get home?" "I think the dolphin will be waiting for us. But if he isn't, you and I will take over the pirate ship and we will sail it to the summer beach." "My best beach! And can I be the pirate captain?" "Aye, aye, Captain." "And then what will we do?" "We'll leave the pirate ship on the beach and we'll run all the way home." "Okay, but Mom, what will happen to the pirates? Now they are as small as bugs and they won't be able to sail the pirate ship. And they were not really bad pirates." "I will leave the magic spray. They can spray themselves big again and sail away." "Okay, and Mom, can we play on Summer Beach before we run all the way home?" "Absolutely," Mom said. "We'll find shells and sea pebbles and make a sand castle. Then we'll go home." "Okay, will Daddy be there?" "He will." "And can I be the one to tell him about the pirates and the sea monsters and the magic spray And about being captain of the ship? You can. And we'll all have cookies and milk? I don't see why not. And Mom, I'm going to give you the biggest cookie on the plate because you are the bravest mom in the whole world. Okay? And Mom, if I decide to go to the moon and I don't like it there, will you come and get me? I will. Okay, Mom. Here's your cookie. And that's the end of Pirate Boy. Yarr! And this is fitting because Miss Jen's craft today is a special, awesome shark craft. Are you ready to check it out? Let's get to Miss Jen. Miss Jen, we're ready for the craft.
Hi guys, Miss Jen here with this morning's craft. I don't know if you can tell what it is. I'll give you some clues. Sharp teeth, fins, blue, swims in the ocean. I think you guessed it. A shark! This morning's craft is a shark puppet. I know it's not Shark Week, but we don't need Shark Week to make a shark. So, let me show you what you need. So, here's what you're gonna need to start. A paper bag, a brown paper lunch bag. This is a mini one. If you only have a big one, you'll have to double up the measurements for things. But this is what I used for mine. Okay. Coffee filter. One sheet of white paper. You may have blue paper, and that's more ideal. I only have white paper, so I just ended up coloring it all blue. Markers, some blues, pink for the tongue, a pencil with an eraser. I needed it. Boy, did I need it. Glue stick, ruler, scissors. Oh, there's some shark teeth. And I had to hunt for circle shapes. Look at this little guy. We've got a raccoon. This is a jar of peanut butter. I used this lid for one of my fins. And I found a vitamin bottle, turmeric, with this size, a little smaller for my other fins. And I think we're ready to begin. Let's go. Okay, let's begin at the beginning with tracing. I used a ruler, pencil with an eraser, and scissors ultimately to cut everything out. First thing you want to do is draw a line straight across. Now this strip, this upper strip, is going to be for your fins and your tongue. Okay, so to make this strip of paper, you want it to be 3.5 inches long. Okay, for the tongue, it's actually going to be less than 3 inches. I think I overdid it here. It's a little, yeah, I did. It's a little bit shorter than that. I ended up cutting this out and then cut off a thumb's worth, okay? Doesn't need to be exact at all, but that's your tongue. Not your tongue, your shark's tongue. And the circles are for the fins, and as I said, I used random lids. You can walk around the house and hunt for circular things, or you could measure. The diameter for this one is about 2 3/4 inches, and this one is about 3 1/4 inches. But if you have a bigger bag, remember I have a little bag. If your lunch bag is bigger, you might want to make them bigger. So that might change everything. It's all I had, the little bag. So that's that. And then you want to draw a line right down the center there. So it's halfway across, all the way down. You don't even need to measure. That's going to be the body right there. And this is going to be the head. So what you have to do here is measure down for your head. It's about 2.5 inches down. All right, so those are all those measurements. I'd like to use one piece of paper for everything if I can. That way I don't waste paper. The other thing is if you have blue paper, that is so ideal because sharks are blue, right? I don't have blue paper. So I ended up coloring a lot of this in blue and then cutting it out. If you don't feel like coloring in this whole white piece of paper and pasting it on to your bag, you could just color the bag part blue. Same with the head. If you don't feel like coloring it in and cutting it out, just color the top part of the bag blue. And I mean this part, the top part. All right, so I ended up cutting this down, coloring it, cutting it out, coloring these blue, cutting them out, and the tongue, I colored it pink and cut it out. And for the head, I ended up just coloring the head on my bag and not using it at all. But remember, this is going to be just scrap paper. So that's that. Let's do the cutting. Now it's time to do our cutting, okay? I'm just going to show you how things ended up getting cut out, all right? So the top strip would look like that, right? And then cutting out the circles will look like that, and the tongue like that. And then this will be the body, ending up looking like that. And the head is that one. So once you have all of those pieces cut out, it's time to do some actual cutting, okay? So for the fins, take your circle. This is so easy. Just fold it in half. Fold it in half. Cut it in half. Turn it around and cut it in half again. These are going to end up being your dorsal fins. So all you have to do is kind of shape it to look like a fin. Here's how it kind of will end up looking. It looks very toothy, right? All you have to do is kind of curve it a little. Make it, any way you like to make it. It does not have to be perfect at all. And see, I just curved it around and went to the point. There's a fin. And then you'll do the same with the other side of that quarter. So it started out as one circle, cut it in half again, and use a quarter of that to make a fin. And then the other quarter is the other fin. And same goes for the little circle, exactly the same. Fold it in half, cut it in half, and so there's your half. Take one half, cut that in half, and so we have our other fin. It's basically 4 pieces of the same circle, 4 quarters. So you just take 1 quarter. And the good thing is you have a lot of extra quarters, so if you feel like you've messed up, you can redo it. But you're going to cut this, any way you like to make it fin-like. Take a point and go to a point around it. So we end up with our fins. Here's 1, 2, I have a third somewhere. And you can decide which one's going to be your dorsal, which is the top fin, and which 2 will be the pectoral fins. Up to you. Okay, we have our fins, we have our body cut out, we have our head cut out, and I think we're ready for the teeth. Oh, the tongue, forgot the tongue. So for the tongue, you just want to round it a little, round the edges, make it kind of tongue-like. And then glue everything. Gluing everything's next after teeth. All right, time for the teeth. This is where the coffee filter comes into play. Take your filter, fold it in half, just like that. And then it's time to cut off the ends. It's too long for my paper bag. Your paper bag's bigger, so you might want to kind of eyeball it and see how much to cut off, so that you don't want it sticking out like that, right? You might want to cut off the ends, each end, to make it shorter. So I ended up measuring 1.5 inches both sides. I'm just going to guesstimate for the purposes of this recording. Cut off half, and then 1.5 inches again on this side. We'll say it's 1.5 inches. I'm not measuring. This just to make it go by a little faster. So then it looks like this. This is actually going to be your teeth. It's like your mouth, right? Not your mouth, your shark's mouth. But again, if you see, it's still a little too long. Unless you want really long teeth, you can do that too. But for mine, I didn't want it very, very long. So I ended up like folding about an inch down and gluing it. And then the next step, once that's glued, is to do your teeth. And teeth are so much fun. You can actually kind of cut along the little ridges, the scalloped edges, or not. So little triangles. You might need a little help with this. I know sometimes I do. Triangles, triangles. Oops, that was loud. Triangles. So there's my teeth. And then what you're going to do is glue that on, ultimately, right under here. Hope I'm making this clear. And then that way, you can open it up and see the teeth on top and bottom. Yeah, just like that. But before you do that, you want to make sure you have the body on, put that big rectangle on, put that little rectangle on, put your fins on. I actually glued my fins to the front of that bag. The tongue, you want to do after the teeth. See that? So I put my teeth. Oh, that looks funny too. And then I glued my tongue right in the center. And I think we're about done. Hope you liked it. Have a great day.
All right, boys and girls, that is all the time we have for story time today. I hope you enjoyed our story. I hope you had a good time making your craft with Miss Jen. Don't forget, tomorrow we have story time together, only on WebEx at 11 a.m. But if you'd like to attend, you need an invitation. If you would like an invitation, email me and I'll send that to you as soon as I possibly can. And then Monday we will have Storytime Live on Facebook Live. And of course, you have a challenge this weekend. Don't forget, your challenge is to go through your house and find 3 things that are your favorite color. And make sure you send that picture to me so I can share it on Tuesday's Storytime. But that's it for today, boys and girls. Until tomorrow, until Storytime together. Stay safe, stay wonderful, and we will see you next time on SBPL Storytime. See you later, guys. Bye.